Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Classic Entertainment Connoisseur. Thanks for tuning in. So, Charlie Chan at the Olympics is especially interesting because of its historical value. Real footage from the 1936 Olympics in Berlin can be seen throughout the course of this film. The plot begins with the theft of the Cartwright invention, a remote control for airplanes. Charlie Chan and his son, Charlie Jr., are on a fishing trip when they spot the downed plane in which the pilot and the invention are both missing. As we go along and Charlie investigates, his suspicions lead him to believe the invention is on the SS Manhattan, with the Olympic team headed for Germany. Among the team is Charlie's number one son, Lee, who will be competing in the 100-meter swim. Pauline Moore, debuting in an uncredited role in Frankenstein, became a pretty well-known B-movie actress. This is the first of a number of the Chan films she worked on. Here she plays the role of Betty Adams, an Olympic team member who unknowingly smuggles the stolen invention in her luggage. So the love interest here is pretty lighthearted, serving also as a bit of a comedy. Betty worries her friend Dick Masters is falling for an adventuress, and that's where Lee comes in. Before his pop arrives on the scene, Lee is doing some pretty good sleuthing on his own. He couldn't be farther from the truth, but he ends up supplying Charlie with some good clues just the same. I really get a kick out of how Charlie Jr.'s suspicions of the girl with the white fox fur later gets Lee in trouble, thousands of miles away. What a sibling thing.
White fox fur! What about the gal, the one with the white fox fur?
Look, here's a swell clue, her white fox fur.
Have heard enough of white fox fur.
This one has some great plot, a lot of action, and like I said, it contains real footage of the Olympics. In sort of a spite against the Nazi racism, they make it a particular point to show Jesse Owens' run here, having actors cheering him on by name. Made in 1936, only shortly before the outbreak of World War II, we see in this film a lot of premonitions. We're shown Pearl Harbor Base in Hawaii. Charlie mentions how great it would be if all wars could be fought with just machines.
Would be greatest blessing if all war fought with machinery instead of human beings.
Behind the friendliness of the Olympic Games, sinister figures lurk in the crowd. So the plot for Charlie Chan at the Olympics is kind of hinting at a war that hasn't even started yet. Thanks for watching. Hope you tune in again for my next video. And remember, if you haven't seen Charlie Chan at the Olympics, check it out.